have the bandwidth, literally and figuratively right now, to do the kind of vlogs I was hoping to do from the get-go on this trip. But I thought I'd just kind of do a little quick recap. I've been taking a lot of videos. It's just like right now I'm getting like 0.4 megs up, and I'm getting off and on like 2 hours of sleep over the last 3 days. I'm in Thailand now, which I'll get to in a minute, but yeah, so I left Vegas at like 8 a.m., got to LA, and almost totally screwed myself over in LA because they said to go to the international terminal. So I went to the international terminal. In order to do that, I had to get out of security, and then I get to the terminal, and so I booked my tickets. Like, it was an extension from a Virgin America flight, and so all the tickets at Virgin. So I went to international, and they're like, no, you have to go back to the other one because we don't do Virgin here. So I went over there. There's like a really long security line, and like there was like no opening. I was like, where do I get in? And then she's like, no, the line's closed. You have to go upstairs. I'm like, Jesus. I was like, I was just back there, and then I explained what was happening, and then as I was explaining it to her, I realized that I forgot to mention the other airline that the tickets were actually through, and then so I was able to go back, and luckily there's like no one in line in international, so I made it there, and then I couldn't figure out where the hell my airline was, and then I finally found it, and I couldn't check in from like these machines because I had paid online with a credit card, and you have to like show your ID in person to do that. So like up until like an hour before my trip, I hadn't really checked in, and then like there's like no signs telling me where the gates are. Luckily, I just kind of saw one of its planes out in the window, so I just kind of like did a whole loop around the airport until I found it. So LA to Taiwan was good. It was like a 14-hour flight. I watched 4 movies. There's a new Death Note movie, if anyone knows about that. It's like based on the anime, where these guys have like, they get the basically like the Grim Reaper's ability, so they can write anyone's name in a notebook and they can kill people. Anyway, so it's this whole like crime drama thing. And this one was really messed up, but it was good. Yeah, so I kind of got screwed over with food. Like, so I'm allergic to legumes, as a lot of you probably heard ad nauseum. When you are checking in for a flight, you can make a meal request, but like they have like checkboxes. You can't put a comment. So like, I couldn't just say like I'm allergic to beans. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll be able to just kind of tell by what they're serving. And then so like the first meal I got was just, I got like braised chicken with sun-dried tomato sauce and mashed potatoes, and then there's like some seafood with vegetables. And so the seafood and vegetables had beans in it. Those are the vegetables. And then the mashed potatoes and corn had a big old pile of peas next to it, and everything was kind of swimming in their own juices, so I couldn't have, pretty much in my meal I had like a little bit of a strawberry shortcake, or strawberry cheesecake, and a bun, and then I think some fresh fruit. And then earlier they'd given us a snack, like instead of peanuts they gave us like basically like dried peas, so I couldn't have that either. And then the second meal, I was actually able to eat a decent amount of the entree, I think. Yeah, I got some like pasta. I can't remember if there was another meal or not. I'm losing track. But I know it came up a lot as far as the allergies thing. So that flight was pretty good. I had a window seat, and then there was no one sitting in the middle seat. So the guy and I got to kind of just stretch out. So I got to Taiwan. That's where things got weird for the trip. So first off, back in LA, I'd withdrawn some cash so I could convert it into Thai baht, and then I figured while I was there I might as well get some for the Taiwanese currency. I figured I'd get like a meal there and maybe some drinks. And then I get there, and the timing was like I had my last meal on the plane going there right before I got off the plane, so like I wasn't hungry. Like I thought I only had like $20 worth, and that's one problem. Like when I do since I do web development so much, I deal with so many numbers that I kind of just, as soon as they go in, they go right out. So I thought it was $20 because there was a whole weird back and forth when she was converting it. Like I had asked for like $40 worth or something like that, and then she said, "Oh, I can only do 20." So she like refunded half in dollars. So I was trying to break it. I was like, well, if it's 20, I don't want to like just get something from, because there was no bar I could find, and I guess, again, I wasn't hungry, so I was like, I guess I'll get something from a vending machine. I don't want to put 20 in a vending machine and have a bunch of change or whatever. So there's a machine to break the bill, which you guys saw the picture. I put it in, and it just gave me a bunch of coins. I was like, that sucks. It's like basically putting in like a 20 and getting a bunch of dimes. I was like looking for things to do. I bought some ibuprofen, which I needed, so I took care of 14 of them out of the 100, and then I got a little soft drink, which was pretty good. Not too sweet, not too sour. You know, I like it. I ended up getting 2 Evian waters for the trip because clean water is kind of rare in Thailand. Well, you have to get bottled water, so I figured I might as well stock up now. I found a bar kind of in the food court, so I was getting beers. for what my mind was sort of thinking was 80 cents, because at some point I just totally lost track of any kind of number or reason. I still had so much left. Like, my pants were like almost like falling down. I had to like hold it. It looked like I like crapped myself. I was like holding my pocket so it didn't like jingle so much. And then so I just honestly just started, I was like, whatever, I don't need this. Like, I'm gonna be leaving in half an hour. So I just started leaving like stacks of like 10 of these coins at payphones. And then when I was getting the beers, I was putting in like more in tips. Normally you don't tip in Taiwan, but at the airport you do. So I was paying more in tips than I was for the actual beers. I was like, okay, good. You know, $20, whatever. I got some beers out of it, and I got some stuff I needed. And then just now, as I was thinking about it, before the video, I realized that actually the bill that I broke was actually $40. So every coin I was spending was 40 cents. Yeah, so I just wasted $40 for no reason. And like, if I had not asked, like, I didn't, you can use dollars at the Taiwan airport, so I didn't need Taiwanese currency at all. So the flight to Thailand, you would think, because it's only 4 hours, you think just like watch a movie or something like that. The big problem was, or originally the big problem was going to be that my sleep schedule is just getting really messed up, and I need to be awake enough to get to the first hotel I'm going to tomorrow. And when I would eventually get to this airport in Bangkok, the last train would have already left to go into town. So it's like either I take a cab and I have to deal with like, there's always kind of like weird stuff with cabs here. And then if I did that, I'd just be stuck in downtown Bangkok for 12 hours, or 14 hours, because I couldn't get to the hotel until 2 p.m. So I get on the plane. I'm like sitting in the middle between two girls, and I'm glad I had changed clothes, and I kind of did like a whore's bath in the bathroom at the airport before I got out, because like I, sitting in a plane for 14 hours, so I was like self-conscious that I was gonna smell. I started kind of trying to go to sleep because like it's just long enough to get a little nap in. So like the girl that was in the window seat was actually in my seat, but I didn't want to bug her. And then the stewardess comes up and asked to see my ticket, and then I show her. I was like, no, I know I'm supposed to sit there, but I just didn't want to move her. And then it turned out that she wasn't supposed to sit there; she was supposed to sit in front. So I move over, and the person that they replaced her with was a man. He didn't do anything. Oh, he did some inappropriate stuff. Not like that, but like so as soon as he sat down, he kind of smelled like onions. And I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, everyone kind of smells on planes, and I don't know what his background story is on this. It's like, whatever. It's everyone. It's only for 4 hours. So I wake up. Turns out he's one of those people that takes his shoes off on planes. So like a lot of times on planes, I'll sleep just kind of perched forward on my lap almost. So my nose and my mouth were like 2 feet away from this guy's feet. And so I woke up like right around when they were serving the meal. And if you ever, like when you throw up, like some of it gets in your nose, and so like not only do you still have the aftertaste after throwing up, but like everything you smell smells like vomit. I'm editing right now and I just realized I phrased that weird. I didn't throw up. The guy smelled like that smell that you have after you throw up. So basically for the entirety of the flight after that, so just another like 3 hours, because I only slept for like an hour, all I could smell was vomit. So yeah, like the 4-hour flight was indefinitely longer than the 14-hour flight. Okay, so got to Thailand. So the hotel I'm staying at is called, I can't remember if I can flip the camera. Yeah, I can't flip the camera, so I'll just have to do this. So it's called Boxtel. So I am staying in a hotel in the basement of the airport. Take out for a peek. Yeah, so it's a tiny little room. Got my little trash can in my bed. Got a little desk area, and I gave you complimentary water. Pretty much every hotel here has to give you water because you can't drink out of the sink. And then I have Wi-Fi. Like again, it's super slow since it might take like an hour to uploading. Try to cut it down as much as possible. Can't have any food and drink in here, which sucked. But there's a 7-Eleven, so I got a rice ball and some pudding, chocolate candy things, and a pretty decent beer. It was like 59. Oh god. I'm so tired of dealing with numbers right now. It was like $1 or something. It was like the cheapest, but it's pretty good. So now I'm hopefully going to go to bed at some point. It sounds like I'm wide awake because this is like 1 p.m. biologically for me. Hold on, jet lag. I have to get out at 7, and I can go and catch the train, and then figure out what the hell I'm doing for however many hours before I get into the hostel. And then I don't know if I want to like stay up all day and then crash in the hostel. I'll probably take a shower first. Like it's one thing in Bangkok, people like take 3 showers a day because it's just so hot and humid. I don't know yet because I haven't been outside, but I can imagine. That's again why I've been keeping my hair short. And I'll go more into like what I've been packing. Little teaser though, as far as how much. That is when I'm carrying everything in. Again, I don't know if this would be the format. I'm actually kind of comfortable doing this as opposed to doing like I said, I'm filming things throughout the day, but like none of them are that interesting. Maybe when I'm out walking in Tokyo or Bangkok, I'll start doing like commentary as I'm walking, but like in an airport, it's kind of weird. Like, hey guys, I'm doing this, and oh my god, I wish I got video of the coins coming out of the machine, because like actually I had a hard time like opening the tray to get the coins out. It was just funny hearing it, like the machine was like really trying to get all the coins out. It was like yeah, so at bare minimum, I'll try to do something like this a day. It's weird when I go so long without talking. I get all talkative.